Hello, everyone. This is Cross. What I'd like to talk to you about today is my Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition journal, and this is episode number 2. I am playing a character on Twitch. It is Zeriosre. The idea is that you guys are going to be able to see the decisions and things that I'm making, and we are going to do a let's play of D&D. So this is going to actually include commentary on things like combat. So you're going to be able to see the strategy and choices and reasoning behind what I'm doing, as well as RP choices. Now, second session went by, and to be perfectly honest with you, I ended the session not very happy with what was going on. So, here's the thing. We had RP in the game, and the characters decided that they didn't trust my character. Everything about that is fine if you have a reasonable place, a reasonable way to get to that solution with your character RP. And according to the DM, and according to things that I had actually done in the game, we could not actually find how that happened. And as it turned out, it looked as if some metagame reasons were at play here. The reason being is that my character was being pulled off into secret conversations, so the DM would move me into a secret channel, we'd hash out a little bit of RP, and then move back to the table. The reason being, my character's secrets are her secrets, and we wanted to maintain what the players knew about my character and kind of give them the sense of what was going on. And as it turned out, their dislike of this was so visceral that they decided to try and use some RP to try and push my character out of the game. It felt like, whether or not this is true, the evidence is kind of stacked up. And they looked at my character and said, "I do not trust you." And so my character just looked at them and said, "Why?" And they didn't really have an answer. And there were some comments about, "Well, you're going off and talking on your own." My character just simply replied, "I need my privacy." Everything about that is perfectly reasonable. My character's actions were perfectly reasonable. That she had known the party for less than 48 hours and did not yet know if she could 100% trust this group with the information that she had. Now, the argument out of game was that you're putting your life at risk with these people. You're at least trusting them that far. Sure, we are trying to, as a group, get money and complete jobs. I'm willing to trust you this far. I'm willing to trust that you at least are a professional and will do this work with me. But what it does not mean is that I will trust you with the secrets that I have. That is not what that means. The characters were taken out of the game. We played a solo session to get my character back. We are soft resetting the campaign. I'm still playing my character. And essentially, my character is going to be put in a position where I'm going to meet whatever new characters are being brought into the game. This process is taking its time. We are having to interview these people, and they are not understanding exactly what the goal is. And when I talked to the DM initially, he gave me, this is what my campaign is about. This is what I want my campaign to be about. This is the style of campaign that I want to run. And then after the first session, I didn't feel that what he said was the style of campaign that he said it was. So I went on to give him some feedback, and I asked him, I said, "Look, how immersive do you want your game to be?" How RP focused do you want your game to be? And based on his answers, I began to give feedback that he listened to and implemented for session 2. Great. Now our game is becoming more a game that I like, and a game that he said the game was going to be like in the first place. However, to really maximize this style, you have to have quality backgrounds and the ability to tell a quality story. And as we are going through people, it's becoming apparent that they are not understanding exactly what we're wanting for the table. And they're feeling like they're providing these backgrounds that are honestly just not up to the quality or not up to the standards we're looking for. And not understanding what the rejection is about. We're trying to explain it, but unfortunately, I don't think that they're wanting to listen, and that's fine. This is where exclusivity at a table is actually important, because everybody at the table needs to be on board with what the game is going to be about. And if you're not, and if you're one player that's just, I'm going to do whatever I want to do, then how are you truly collaborating on the story with the rest of your peers? Some tables can accept just whatever. And mostly I believe that falls more into the wargaming category, or just sitting down and not really having a backstory focused game. We're just going to run whatever story I want to run, and your character's backstory and everything is irrelevant, and all you got to do is just sit down and listen to the story and interact with it, and it's going to take care of itself. But that's not the kind of story that's being run. I, on several occasions in episode 2, threw out some tidbits about my character, and none of which was received. One of which being, they were tracking through the woods, and my character just simply asked, "What are you doing?" And no one even responded. It's fine if they don't respond to everything, but they didn't respond to anything. So I kept throwing out tidbits of information, and nothing was sinking, and nothing was, honestly, I didn't feel was being listened to. And then the RP was just awkward to a point that it just kind of, it was very difficult to not pull myself out of character and just ask, what in the world is going on right now? I didn't do that, and I went all the way through the session. I spent a few hours after the session and finally just went to the DM and asked him what he thought was going on. And it turned out that he agreed with me that it felt like that there was some metagame information driving the character's RP. And their actions were not in line with the background and story that they told the DM that their character was about. So they're gone now. And next episode, Tuesday at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, or not Tuesday, Thursday, rather. Thursday, it'll be in the description below. At 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we are going to start again with the soft reset of this campaign and see where our story takes us. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.